Hello, I'm Cookie Stoner, and welcome to Cookie Stoner Presents. I'm still here with Kenneth Colgate, and I think we ended on, I told you I couldn't, I mean, that's why these conversations are so great. It's like I tell you, I'm not here to interview, I'm just here to have this wonderful conversation with you, and for you to be able to say that, you know, your faith and God was more important than everyone else accepting you. I'm like, wow, that was just beautiful. And so now let's talk about your faith and what you've always been a godly man. You've always been a man of a Christian man, a man of faith. You can tell you exude just your spirit is just, of course, everybody's like, you want to be your friend. Like, I want to hang out with him. And I'm so glad we live near that we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And how awesome is that? But you have you are a part of, I shouldn't say that.
Yes.
You are a part of a church that is a newer church.
It is.
That is a Christian church.
Yes.
That is accepting and loving of all, and it's not like a free for all. Like, oh, we
Right.
expect you can do whatever, but it is to let people know that you come in and find your God, and this is what we do. So tell me a little
Right.
bit about your church. I'll let you tell me about
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. So I go to
And
Unlimited.
promote away. I mean, please. Feel free.
Unlimited Ministries. We meet in Madison.
Okay.
We actually just started probably about 4 months ago, and it just sort of began as a group of people, maybe about 10 of us that started, and just sort of wanted to have a place that welcomed all people.
It is a biblical church.
It is a
It's
biblical church. Now,
so that-
yes, and we do, you can go on our Facebook. We don't have a website right now.
Right,
Our
sure.
Facebook page is
Right.
Unlimited Ministries of
And I'll make sure we
Alabama.
share it again, and we'll
Yeah,
put it up on
absolutely.
you will put it on the graphic.
But our belief statement is on there.
Great.
One of the
Okay,
main
great.
things that we do have on there is we follow the teachings of Jesus. We are a biblical based
All about some
church.
Jesus. Mhm.
Absolutely. And my thing that I tell people is that Jesus came to build bridges, not build walls. And that's what we strive for, is just building bridges with other people. If you maybe don't necessarily believe the same way, look the same way, do things the same way, you're still welcome. You're still welcome to come, and you're not going to hear a sermon of bashing, this church here or that church there or whatever. And you don't have to, come in a full suit and tie or this or that. We have a kind of contemporary praise and worship style and uplifting message, and it's Bible based.
And you have one minister?
We have one minister.
minister.
Madge Atkinson is our pastor, and so we have been meeting in Madison. This past Sunday, we actually were about at standing room only in the room that we meet
I know
in.
you said you're all looking for another place.
Yeah,
but
we
it's
are.
been so big.
We're needing to actually look for another location now. We have anywhere between 40 to 50 that were there this past Sunday, and for a hotel meeting room, that's
Okay, so that's
it's kind of full
5 times the amount in 4
in
months.
4 months, right?
Wow.
And it sort of fluctuates. Sometimes people are out, or you got vacation season and all that. But no, we just our whole main thing is that we want it to be something that welcomes everyone. And a lot of people say, well, my place is welcoming, this place is welcoming, and that's great, and I hope they are. One of the things, though, that I always say is, if I tell you, like, you've had me come into your home today, and you've welcomed me to come in, to sit down, to have something to drink, you can tell somebody they're welcome to come in, but if you say, but you can't sit down,
Right.
you can't
touch those towels.
you don't touch
Yeah,
that.
please don't do that on here.
You
Yeah,
can't use
okay.
use our restroom.
Yeah,
Are you
right.
really welcome, or are you
No.
just tolerating
Right,
somebody
right.
coming in
Yeah, just kind of
your
stand
space?
over there. Okay. That's so
And
tolerating
so-
someone to take up some space.
Yeah, and that's
Wow.
where I feel like we're different, because it's not just, you can come here and we're not going to close the door on you. No, you can come here and you can serve. You can come and you can be a part.
Do y'all have like leadership guidelines or things, that y'all do follow to make sure that there is some sort of, I guess continuity, that, sort of like for lack of a better term, a group conscience, or how do you, have y'all, I mean, and I don't mean to be putting you on the spot.
No, no.
I mean, bylaws or what?
Yeah, we are pretty free in that the main extent is if you are going to be in a leadership role, you do have to identify as Christian.
Okay.
Because we are a Christian, a biblical-based
Well, good for
church.
you. Okay, yes, that's right.
We have to make sure that the teaching lines up with, we're all teaching out of the Bible.
And that it's okay that people may have different thoughts.
It is absolutely.
But we still have that one main goal.
Yes.
It's like, that's
yes.
just the most
And as a matter of
important.
fact, that is in our belief statement, is that we welcome and we respect any difference in beliefs. We don't discriminate on that, but
But it is a Christian church.
We are a Christian church.
We're not going to say that, and not to speak of any other religion, but what I'm saying, we're not going to say, like, we may respect all faiths and all gods or whatever someone believe in, but within this church, our teachings are this. Doesn't mean you can't come,
right.
But if you're going to serve and you're going to
Absolutely.
speak, we are a Christian church, which
Absolutely.
that means that you're not just saying, oh, you can come up and say anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not a free for all, and I
Good.
know a lot of people, say, oh, I don't like organized religion. Ours is organized in a sense of, there is a pastor, there is a worship team, there is, kind of
And a mission statement.
a mission statement,
which we look forward to.
that we have, and so there is some order. Otherwise, everybody's doing everything, and it's just like a circus. Which is not what we want.
Important, and y'all don't. Well, and the thing about it is, y'all want you're doing this because people need that structure of
Yes.
not the control, but the structure, because you don't want to be disrespectful to the Christian church,
Right.
or to Jesus and to
Right.
the teachings.
Right. And we want, our main thing is that we want people, everyone, I've heard some people, I've had some people ask, are y'all a gay church, or y'all, straight church? I said, we're just a church.
A people church.
We are a
Yeah.
church. God didn't create church to be a gay church or a straight
Yeah.
church, or it should be whosoever will, let him come. No matter who you are, no matter what your background, orientation, ethnicity, anything, we should all be able to come together. My belief, if we're all going to be in heaven together, we should be able to, worship here together. And so that's what Unlimited Ministries really we focus on, is just is coming together, as a body, and just drawing strength from one another, drawing closer to God, and growing together.
I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it because I feel like you can. I am putting you on the spot. Okay, so if somebody's watching this and they say, "Well, there you go. That's what it is. We're not going to all be in heaven together." What if someone watching
Okay.
says, "Well, that's fine and well that says you're doing that, but the gays aren't going to be in heaven with us."
Well, I
How
look
would you
at,
respond to that? And I don't think that way. I'm just telling you.
No,
Somebody,
you have a right to be wrong, because the scriptures don't say that. The scriptures say that if you believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, you and your household will be saved, as long as you're straight. People want to add.
Yeah, it doesn't say as long as you're straight. Yeah.
Or except if you're gay. People want to add in those little things that aren't in there. There's no asterisk there. It's just whosoever will. It's for God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whosoever believes, not whosoever as long as you're straight, whosoever as long as you're this or that. Whosoever means everyone.
Whosoever means everyone.
Yeah, so it
believe.
doesn't matter. The key is belief and faith, and as long as you have that, it doesn't matter who you go home to. I mean, it's your heart, and that's what we believe.
Whosoever. I love that. I knew you could
That's
handle
right.
it. I knew you could handle it. Woo! That was great. That was great. So we're going to, like I said, Kenneth Colgate, thank you so much for
Absolutely.
sharing such a important part of your life, who you are, how you came to just know that you are loved and that you will have your faith and that God is will not forsake you,
Right.
and will not forsake anyone else
That's right.
out there who may have questions or may have be having a difficult time with this. And then go a step further, even though a lot of churches are, quote, welcoming,
Yes.
they're not. It's almost, and I hate to use this metaphor, but I used to say this metaphor of, especially when same-sex marriage came, when it became, legal, Supreme Court, I would actually hear some, because, I officiate, started officiating same-sex weddings even before that, when it became legal in Alabama. It was almost like, well, you can do, and I hate to use the stereotype, but it was true. Like, you can do my hair, not that that's what you can do my hair, but I don't want you to be able to get married.
Right.
I love you and support you if you'll come decorate my house. I'm using stereotypes.
Oh, no, that's true.
But it was
That's
I
true.
love you and support you if you come help me decorate my house or you do my hair.
Right.
But I don't want you flaunting it in my face. I heard that, about people. I don't want them flaunting it in my face, and I don't want them to be able to get married.
Right.
And that is another reason that I believe that, as you said, that we want people not to feel, it's not about feeling, it's to know that God will never forsake you.
Right.
That there should not be that kind of prejudice.
Right.
Pardon me.
You're not a second-class citizen.
You're not a second-class citizen. And you should just be able to be who God made you,
Right.
and worship and be in, as I said, also be in a leadership position
Right.
if you believe and you are following the teachings of Christ
Right.
within your church. And so let's get back to the next thing, as that unlimited church. Is it called unlimited church, right?
Unlimited ministries.
Unlimited.
We've
that's
actually
right.
purposely.
Unlimited ministries. I
Yeah.
like that, because the word church. That's right.
Yeah.
Because it is truly, and that's the thing is, not everything's a church, but there are things that are ministries. And I will tell you this, I feel like, for me, I have felt like this is what my ministry is within this segment.
Absolutely.
Because my husband even asked me, he said, are you worried about any backlash? I was like, I'm not worried about any. I don't care, because I don't, if I thought I were doing something wrong,
Right.
then I would be like, and I actually thought about that. I thought, well, maybe you know what? Being gay is not controversial.
Right. Right. And silence never changes anything.
Never
either.
changes anything. And I'm not screaming or I'm not doing, I'm just saying
Right.
this is it. And this is the real deal.
Right.
So we'll tell them that they will have a church home that they can come to.
Absolutely.
And-
Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely.
great representative.
Look us up on Facebook, Unlimited Ministries. Look me up on Facebook, Kenneth Colgate. Send me a message. I can give you more information on it. But yes,
And if
all
anyone
people are
is
welcome.
having any difficulty, I'm sure that y'all
Absolutely.
do probably have, y'all would help with any type of just
Yes,
having a place to know that they could have someone to talk
Yes,
to.
if you're conflicted with your spiritual life and you need, someone to talk to about it. I only wish.
Gay, straight, anyway.
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely. This is for everyone. But yes, I wish that I had it when I was, a teenager, and so my heart goes out to those people. That's why I wanted to do this today, was because I want to, if everything that I've went through, if it is helping maybe some teenager who sees this or something, then
Or even an older person.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
anybody, because there's no age limit. But then that's what I want to do, is just to help somebody else through a journey that I went through. Because
Oh, my stars. Barry. I know we're jumping around, but he might need a job as a pianist because he lost his job at his other church. I might tell him that.
Wow,
So
okay.
that's something we'll talk about.
Awesome.
On that note,